Have you noticed that some businesses go viral and then completely disappear? One video explodes, one campaign gets millions of views, everyone talks about it for a few days, and then nothing. Meanwhile, other businesses seem to grow steadily for years without constantly going viral. And honestly, that's one of the biggest marketing lessons many businesses miss. Because attention and recognition are not the same thing. Getting noticed is valuable, but being remembered is far more powerful. And in today's internet, where content is everywhere and attention is constantly shifting, that difference may matter more than ever before. Because millions of people can see something once and forget it tomorrow. But the businesses that stay in the line, people's minds, often have a very different advantage. And honestly, that's becoming one of the most valuable assets a brand can build today. And honestly, the reason this happens has very little to do with algorithms. It has much more to do with human psychology. Because attention and memory are not the same thing. People notice thousands of things every day. Posts, video, advertisements, news, and notifications. And most of it disappears almost immediately. Not because it was bad, but because the human brain is constantly filtering information, which means getting someone's attention for a few seconds is actually very different from earning a place in their memory. Think about it. How many videos did you watch last week that you can't remember today? Probably quite a few, because attention is often temporary, memory is selective, and that's why some content generates millions of views but creates very little long-term impact, while other content becomes memorable and continues influencing people long after they first saw it. And honestly, businesses that understand this difference often build much stronger brands over time, because visibility gets exposure, but memory creates recognition. And honestly, this is where many businesses focus on the wrong goal. They focus on getting attention, when they should also be thinking about becoming memorable. Because people rarely remember a brand after seeing it once. They remember brands they encounter repeatedly. Brands that communicate clearly. Brands that stand for something specific. And brands that create a consistent experience over time. Think about the businesses you remember most. Chances are you didn't remember them because of one post, one advertisement, or one viral moment. You remember them because you saw them repeatedly. You understood what they represented, and over time, they became familiar. And honestly, familiarity is one of the most powerful drivers of trust and recognition, because people tend to trust what feels familiar. And they tend to remember what consistently shows up in a clear and recognizable way. Which means the goal isn't simply creating content people notice. It's creating a brand people remember. And honestly, recognition may be becoming more valuable today than at any point in recent history. Because the internet has never had more content, more creators, more advertisements, and more competition for attention. Which means being seen is becoming easier. But being remembered is becoming harder, and that's exactly why recognition can become such a powerful advantage. Because when people already know who you are, they pay more attention, they trust you faster, they remember you longer, and they are often more likely to choose you when a decision needs to be made. Not because you reached more people, but because you made a stronger impression on the people you did reach. And honestly, that's why some businesses continue growing without constantly chasing viral moments. Because recognition compounds, and over time, remembered brands often outperform merely visible brands. So no, going viral isn't a bad thing. Getting attention matters, visibility matters, and reaching new audiences matters. But attention alone is rarely enough to build a lasting business. Because attention comes and goes. Trends come and go, algorithms come and go, but recognition has a way of staying with people. And honestly, that's why some brands continue growing long after the excitement of a viral moment fades away. Not because they reached the most people, but because they became memorable to the right people. The businesses that thrive in the future may not be the ones constantly chasing attention. They may be the ones consistently earning recognition. We break down branding, trust, marketing psychology, AI trends, and audience behavior like this regularly on the channel. And if you want deeper strategy discussions around visibility, recognition, trust, and long-term brand growth, check out the longer videos already available on the channel. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you found it helpful, and share with ones who you think get help from it. Thanks for watching, take care, and see you on next video. Bye!